Welcome to part 4 of my random vlogging, blabbering, talking about life. Okay, where did we leave off? Alright. It was the day after Comic-Con. His asshole parents dropped me off at the mall. I went back. He was getting in the triple digits. It was getting really hot. I went back to sit at the park and do nothing all day because I didn't know what the hell to do. I was pretty much like, oh, God. It is so hot. And then about a couple more days later, I started getting sick. I was like, why the hell am I getting sick? Oh, is the heat killing me or what? I feel like I'm going to die. So about a week later, I started getting really fucking sick. I was like, God, I feel like I'm going to die. I was getting so lightheaded. I almost felt like I was drunk. I wasn't puking for some reason. I think it was like that kind of flu where it just makes you feel like you're going to die, but you don't puke. So I don't know what the hell it was. If it was the flu, I would have been puking, and I didn't puke. I didn't even feel sick. I just felt like I was dying. But then, of course, a couple months later, Greg finally told me, oh, there's something I should have told you. When we were at Comic-Con, I was sick. So, I was like, well, you fucking bastard, how could you? You almost killed me. I had to live in 117-degree heat for months, and you made me sick. And that stupid heat was making me like 1,000,000 times worse. Holy shit, I gotta put this on the damn charger before it shuts off. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh god, that was quick. Alright, we are back. It is now on the charger. I don't have to feel like... Now I don't have to rush. Alright, so... Greg got me sick. He finally told me that he was sick months later, and that really pissed me off. Because, you know, going through that whole homeless crap and living in the heat would have been so much easier if I wasn't sick. So I wound up being sick for like a month and a half, like almost 2 months. I was sick as hell. And then during like early June, that's when Nathan finally said, hey, get over to Kansas. I'm not going to let you die. So he sent me a plane ticket. I went to the library and printed that shit out. And then I walked all the way over to the airport. I got on the plane, grabbed my computer and some clothes. I got on the plane. I think I got to Kansas like on June 7th. I don't remember. I think it was June 7th. So yeah, I got to Kansas June 7th. I think I went back during the beginning of August. Don't know which day, it was just early August. And then that was when I finally managed to find that apartment that the church helped me out with. Because I started going to churches because I was getting so desperate, because Nathan only let me stay there for the summer until it started to cool off. And then he flew me back to Arizona, and I was like, what the hell, I don't have any reason to be here, damn it. I have shitty family. I have nothing here. Why can't I just stay in Kansas? But I couldn't find a job in Kansas either. So, got flown back to Arizona, and then that's when I started getting the churches to help me, and that's when they got me that really shitty apartment for free, completely free for like 3 months. You know, it was almost in as bad of an area as Sophie used to live in. Like, it was directly west of where Sophie used to live at. Like, okay, it was on the same street. It was just like maybe 6 miles west. It was in the middle of mini Mexico. So I was like, good grief, is there any chance you could get me, you know, a place to live up north, you know, somewhere in a better area, you know, maybe a place where I could actually find a damn job? And they're like, nope, sorry, this is all we could do for you. This is all that's available that we could get for free. I was like, alright, it's better than sleeping on the damn sidewalk, I guess. You get what you pay for. So I got a really shitty 1-bedroom apartment for 3 months. And then I started going looking for another job, even though I wasn't expecting to find anything. I went to a bunch of different jobs. I went to like 6 smoke shops. I tried to get a job there. They wouldn't give me a fucking job. I started trying to get a job spinning signs on the side of the street. That didn't work. Okay, so anyway, after 3 months of wasting my time at that ghetto apartment, I got kicked out as expected because I couldn't find a damn job. So I went back to being homeless. So, but the blessing in that was when I had my truck. So instead of living on the street, I slept in my truck, and it was an '88 Bronco, so there was a shitload of room in there. I put everything in there, my clothes, my computer, and then I took the back seat out because there's a fat ass cabin in the back. It's pretty much like a pickup truck, but it's slightly shorter, and there's a roof over the back. So I took the back seat out, which weighed a shitload. I tossed that thing in storage, and then I just made it a little bed back there. It was actually pretty comfortable. If it wasn't so hot out, I wouldn't mind sleeping in it. Only thing that would suck is I wouldn't be able to take a damn shower, and I wouldn't have any internet. Well, now technically I would, because I have a laptop. Back when I had my desktop, it was a pain in the ass. But now, since I have my laptop, honestly, I don't give a shit if I'm homeless anymore. I'd be saving so much money. So after living in an apartment and getting kicked out, I think I got kicked out, I think the beginning of October. So, and then after sleeping in my truck for like a week and a half, that's when Greg finally let me live with him. And then I was only expecting to live there for like 3 months at most, maybe 2 months, but no more than 3 at the absolute most. But then, I wound up living there for like 6 months, and nothing changed. I mean, his parents tried to help me, find a job. That didn't work. And then they tried to help me get my GED, and that didn't work. So they kicked me out, I think, let's see. They kicked me out at the beginning of March. Kicked me out. I went back to being homeless for a couple days. Then I wound up staying at some random person's house that I met off the street. He let me stay there for about 5 days. And then I met these other people who lived on a ranch. They had a huge... It just farted. Yeah, they lived on a huge ranch full of horses and shit. And they had an empty guest house. It actually wasn't a guest house. I was hoping it was a guest house because they told me it was a guest house, and I guess it wasn't a guest house. They did have a guest house, but it was on the very, very, very corner of the ranch, and it was abandoned. It was a broken down piece of shit. So I wound up staying in an office that they were fixing it up to be a room, but it was supposed to be an office. So perfect timing, right? So I wound up living in there for about 2.5, 3 months again, and then they finally made me leave. But that's when I finally found a job. Yeah, that's finally when I managed to find another job. So now, after I got that's the job I'm working at right now. I'm working at a fucking car dealership. So I wound up living in my truck for like another month and a half, trying to save up as much money as I could at my new job. And then that's when I finally found this apartment that I'm in now. So it only cost like $1,100 to move in here. I saved up the money in like barely a month. And then I found these places, and now I'm living here. And the rent, I'm saving zero money to myself. I'm back to being poor. I'm living paycheck to paycheck right now. Every single dollar I make goes towards the fucking rent. The rent here is $826. Every cent I make goes towards the rent and other bills. It's bullshit. But even though I'm living on the edge as usual, I still have a permanent place to live. As long as I don't get laid off from work again, I will probably be here, hopefully, through the whole lease. It's a year lease. I've been here for about, I think, like 4 months already. So once I get the lease up and I can find another job. Hopefully I'll be done with school by then. I'm doing school online at home. I still have to go to school 1 day a week though, but the rest of it's online. After I get that shit over with, I'm gonna try to work full-time, and hopefully I'll have all this in place by the time the lease is up. And then once the lease is up, I'm gonna try and move back into a house because I hate living in an apartment. Ah, damn, I'm talking so much. I need some water. Hold on. I'm gonna open the big thirst quencher. Here we go. Listen for the click. Oh, you probably didn't hear that. Ah, that's better. Now I can have my creepy voice back. Alright. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I've rounded up everything all the way up until today. So, my only real plans, as of now, is to finish school. I still need like 6 credits left to get my high school diploma. So you fuck the GED. I'm gonna get my high school diploma. I would feel a lot better of myself if I got my high school diploma, because then I would know that I finished what I started. Right now, at my current pace, I can hopefully graduate by, let's see, probably early next year. No later than May, but most likely early next year, like during the first quarter. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why the hell I randomly decided to start talking about my ex and the past, because this was originally supposed to be just a stupid 10-minute video of me making dumbass noises, but it turned into something more, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. I just felt like talking. And as far as girls go, I'm talking to one girl right now. I'm not really huge with the ladies. I don't talk to a bunch of girls like a lot of the players do. But I'm talking to one girl. She's actually pretty lovely. Her name's Mariah. But yeah, I like her, she likes me, she wants to be in a relationship with me, she loves me, I love her. We've been talking for a while, yeah, but unfortunately, I can't really be with her right now because, you know, I'm struggling like a bitch. I want to be with her, but I'm not financially stable for a relationship right now because, you know, when I get into a relationship again, I want to take it seriously. I want to take this shit serious. Like, I don't want to do this long distance shit anymore. I want to settle down. I want to move in with the person I'm with. So, she doesn't have a job yet. My job doesn't pay enough. So, whenever I finish school, and then I can find more work, and then whenever she finds more work, then we're probably going to go look at houses. And when we find a house, we're going to move in together. Oh! Yeah, this probably isn't going to happen for like another year, at least. But it's just something to look forward to. But whenever this does happen, and I do move in with her, which we probably will at some point, then Lord, I'm gonna go under the bed. I took the mattress out that was under here. Oh, fucking A, I forgot. The mattress is still under here, but I took the frame out. Oh, fuck it, I'm gonna see if I can fit under here anyway. Alright. Oh, fuck. Fucking spring is scratching on my back. Okay, I can't fit in here anymore. Okay. This probably looks really awkward if someone was standing over the bed because half of my ass is sticking out of the bed. Like half of me is in the bed, under the bed, And then my ass is sticking out. Oh! Alright, anyway. Good enough. Oh, for fuck's sake, we gotta make a part 5! Go look for it. I'm probably gonna turn the flash on in part 5 so you can see. See you, folks!